Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Lay's Doest a Flavor finalist flavors. We have the bacon grilled cheese.
These are the Korean style fried chicken and the Valentina and lime.
These were $2.50 a bag, which I think is a really good price.
Tell them they say $4.99 on the stand.
Oh my gosh, $4.99. And we only paid $2.50 for them at Walmart. We bought these in a town that we're never in, so you can't go buy this, but they were not in a place where you would ever look for these. And the thing is they have like this big box display. And the chips are all around the box. And the ones that most people would see in the front of the box are the ones that have been around for 1,000,000 years. These, you had to see them sticking out the back of the box. And if you hadn't been looking for them, you wouldn't have found them. They were nowhere else in the store. They were not in the chip aisle. They literally are almost hidden in this particular Walmart.
Yeah, they're where the meat section is.
Yeah, yes, these were on the meat was right behind us. And it's like, who's going to be looking over here? And the thing is this particular Walmart had another really awesome display. It was like this big archway. And I don't even know what it was advertising. But it was really cool, like this big Lay's archway. And then down the two columns, there were like cubbies for potato chips. These weren't in there either. They were regular Lay's potato chips. It's like, why not utilize those spaces where everybody's looking at this arch? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just telling you, you're going to have to walk around and look for them.
They were in a big pallet display, though. Like a pallet they rolled out.
Yes, yeah. This is bacon grilled cheese. I can honestly say I don't think I've ever had a bacon grilled cheese sandwich in my life.
I put ham on grilled cheese before.
We've had like a ham and cheese toasty, but I've never had bacon. I feel like I'm missing out. It sounds terrific. This is limited time flavor. This is a 7 3/4 ounces or 219.7 gram bag. It says there are 8 servings in the container, about 16 chips, 28 grams is 160 calories. I wonder if when people make bacon grilled cheese, do they just put cheese and bacon on there, or do they put a condiment? Because when I make grilled cheese, I don't put any condiment on there.
No, just cheese.
Just cheese.
Maybe a little butter.
And butter on the outside so that it'll brown, but I don't put any like mayonnaise or anything on the inside.
That's more cheese than anything.
You knew what I was looking for.
Yeah, is it Gouda? I think it's Gouda cheese. It has a really strong flavor. That's kind of what it tastes like. It might have slight bacon, but it's mostly just cheese. Kind of funky cheese. Not bad though, I could sit there and eat them.
It says cheddar cheese, sour cream, butter, paprika extract, bacon fat. This literally has, it has blue cheese.
Huh.
You do not like blue cheese.
I don't mind some blue cheese.
I bet
there's a funky cheese flavor in there.
See, I like it. I'm not getting any funkiness from it, but Kevin does not like blue cheese. So
I don't like the chunky kind.
He is probably picking up on that.
Could be.
Whereas to me, it doesn't bother me at all. But
it's either that or the mixture of the cheese and the bacon. Something's. Yeah.
I think it's interesting. They literally say bacon fat. So if you are vegan, then I guess you're not going to be buying anything that says bacon on it anyway. That's funny that they actually use bacon fat. I like them.
I like them. I would sit there and eat them.
It tastes like a cross between like ham, like you're frying a piece of ham for breakfast, ham and bacon, and it's not overly smoky or anything like that. Yeah. So if you're worried about it having like a bacon bit flavor, it does not. Yeah. I don't think it does.
No, you don't get that funky, even the smell.
It does smell a little bit funky. It smells a little ripe.
Yeah,
but
like a funky cheese.
But I like blue cheese,
Yeah,
so I
it.
don't mind that.
That
And
could-
I like chunky blue cheese.
That
too.
could very well be what I'm picking up as a blue
I think
cheese.
it is.
Because it's a little bit of a funky cheese.
And I can understand you probably want to turn that bag another way.
But I
'cause
truly-
it's going to be blowing on you.
I truly don't mind them. I would eat them. And if we have that, if we keep these, I'll keep the back. If we keep those in the cabinet, I'll probably eat them with a sandwich at night. But
They would be good on a sandwich, like
actually on the bread.
I like them. I think they have a nice cheese. They have a nice bacon. Don't worry about them having a bacon bit flavor though. This isn't the kind of thing that like hours later you're gonna burp and you feel like you burped a bacon bit. It's not like that. It's not that strong.
Funky cheese.
Yeah, yeah, it might be funky cheese. Okay, now these I'm noticing are wavy. The
Yeah.
other ones aren't wavy.
They're just regular.
Okay, these are Korean style fried chicken. So that's the only part that scares me about it is the fried chicken part. 13 chips or 150 calories. There's 8 servings in here.
Let me also say about the bacon grilled cheese.
Yeah.
That is not what a bacon grilled cheese would taste like if I made one.
Oh, me either.
That's
oh, it
nothing,
wouldn't for me either.
Nothing even resembling what it would taste like.
Yeah, but I'm going to use...
Because I would use like Velveeta or regular cheddar cheese or something and put a couple strips of bacon in there.
Think about your Sargento, your pepper jack Sargento cheese
And bacon,
slices.
little pepper.
That would be
pepper
really
flavor.
good. Yeah. My dad was telling me while I'm getting these out, he was telling me that his wife, Laura, made the most wonderful grilled cheese sandwich. And it was just fantastic. And he just absolutely loved it. And then he tells me that she uses like 5 different kinds of cheese. And I'm thinking, well, no wonder it
Yeah,
was
wonder you like it.
wonderful because it was about 800 calories. I just thought that was funny.
That is fine. How big is chip is? That has some kick to it. Ooh. I mean, spicy.
Wow.
It'll make you want to cough.
Well, I put it in my mouth, I popped it in my mouth, and one of the little pieces, the seasoning went, and it stuck in my throat. And that's happened to everybody.
Yeah, don't breathe when you're
Yeah,
using your
yeah,
mouth.
don't do that. Look at that fold over.
It's a big chip. It's I can kind of see what you're talking about, like a chicken kind of flavor. It's mostly just like a chili peppery kind of flavor, isn't it? Not like chili powder, more like chili peppers. Spicy, a little smoky. Maybe a little bit of a chicken bouillon kind of flavor, but not strong. Well, they're not bad. They're too hot for me to really enjoy, but
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. I don't
it's
think
too hot for me. My whole tongue's on fire. I've eaten like 4 of them though.
Oh, okay. Well, I like it a lot. I think it's very good.
What do you think about the?
Look how big that is.
What do you think about that chicken platform?
I don't really get a lot of the chicken. It tastes more like meat, like even a roast. It tastes more like a roast to me than it does chicken because oftentimes in chips, chicken comes across as funky to me. It's like, it tastes foul.
That's
like
foul.
Yes, I did intend that. But
it tastes like a bouillon kind of flavor to me. Like a bouillon cube.
yeah, like a
bouillon
beef bouillon.
Yeah.
Yes, and it does have some kick. So if you cannot handle spice, you don't want to get these. But I do not equate it to flaming hot at all.
No, it's not that bad.
It's not on that level. So for me, I think there's enough there to really enjoy the flavors. Those Korean spices.
Chilies and stuff.
Yeah, with that meaty flavor. I like them. And I love that they're on the wavy chips.
I think I wouldn't have a problem with the heat as much if the flavors have been better for me. And the flavors are just okay for me.
It literally uses chicken broth and chicken powder.
Yeah.
But
like a
and
bouillon.
chicken fat. Chicken fat.
At least they're actually
You
using
know,
this stuff.
this is one time though, I'm always wanting to go on factory tours. I don't think I would want to see the chicken fat tour.
It's all powdered. I bet you it's
Oh,
all
okay.
in a powder and it's all mixed
that's
together. I
different.
bet.
I could do that.
They put it in a big drum and.
I just know when I put chicken fat in the refrigerator overnight,
Yeah.
the next day it comes out in a glob, like a jelly.
Now,
like,
I'm guessing it's the fat and so like that is all in a powder.
In powder. Okay, well I can handle that.
I mean, I could be wrong. They could be fried in it. I don't think so. I think they're fried in just like vegetable or whatever.
Well, I do like that.
Yeah, they're alright.
This is Valentina and lime flavor. Now, Valentina, they're showing you a picture. It is a Mexican hot sauce. It's actually made in Mexico. And it's www.salsavalentina.com. I have never had it. It's Valentina Salsa Picante. And it's Mexican hot sauce. Yeah, I just have not had that. 150 calories for 16 chips. There's 8 servings in the bag. These are the regular chips, not wavy. I wonder how they decide which flavors to put on wavy and which flavors to put on regular.
I don't know. Maybe the powder, if they really want it's a heavy powder, maybe. They want the stick, maybe. I don't know.
It would be an interesting tour to take, the Lay's potato chip tour, and then they could tell you their reasoning behind things and how they do things, and then they could give you little samples and as you walk through, and then they could have a nice gift shop.
That's really smoky.
Oh, I get the lime for sure.
No, you 100% get the lime. It tastes like a smoked lime. With a little bit of chili spices. I don't like that. It's too much lime.
I don't mind it. I could eat them, but it's too much lime for me too. I really feel like it's too much lime. I feel like they overdid it. If I had been able to taste, like, so is that hot sauce? So that hot sauce does not have lime.
It doesn't
The
seem
hot
like
sauce.
It's Valentina and lime.
Right, so the hot sauce is just hot sauce. Because
Yeah.
I'm thinking, if that's what that hot sauce tastes like, I would not like that if it had all that lime. But Lay's has added a lime flavor to it. That is just hot sauce. So who knows what that really would taste like by itself. I don't mind it, but I would not choose. Those would not win the flavor contest for me.
I went back to eat one of those Korean style. They do taste kind of like a chicken flavor. Once you go back to them, they kind of taste chickeny. And I tried one of the bacon ones again, and they still taste like a funky cheese.
I personally don't think they taste like chicken. I still think they taste like meat. Because we've had some.
I can see that.
I just remember trying those chicken Pringles, and I just think they're horrible. They're just funky, nasty things. This isn't like that at all, and I think it's those Korean spices that I realize at my age now, I really like those spices.
It's a lot of like chili powders and chili peppers.
Yeah, and I really like
And you
them.
Tammy's always loved chili powder.
Oh yeah, and I really do like that.
I wouldn't want to sit here and smell these bacon ones, but I would eat them, but I don't want to smell them.
If you remember years and years and years ago, they had Lay's had a cheese flavor. It was called, they must have partnered with Cracker Barrel cheese or something. And they had the name Cracker Barrel on their cheese. And I mean, years ago. And the cheese in these reminds me of that Cracker Barrel cheese. I like that cheesy
Like a
flavor.
sharp cheddar kind of.
And I actually like that ham bacon flavor. I like both of these.
I would get the bacon grilled cheese.
But now you can only vote for one.
I would vote for the bacon grilled cheese.
Okay.
If they hadn't added a lime to that one may have been like that'd still be a third. Because the hot sauce is not a flavor I want all the time.
Bacon grilled cheese.
Yeah, I think those are the best ones.
Yeah, I do too.
Then I would pick the Korean style second, and I would not pick those.
I would not pick these, only because of the lime. I think if they had done it without being so heavy-handed with the lime, it could have been a contender, but the way that it is, it's just too much.
Even without the lime, I wouldn't have picked those.
So, we do these reviews and we put them out. I don't follow them. I will have no idea who wins. So when you find out, you come back. Somebody has to come back. Somebody has to be in charge.
It could be a year from now.
It might be, but somebody has to be in charge of coming back to this video and leaving a comment, letting us know who won, because we will never know. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've tried all three, Which one are you voting for? I would love to have a poll in the comments and let people give their favorite flavor. But I'll have that picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.